This thing's got the tensile strength of a railroad spike, but it's the width of an Ardoc's nail. Surely I can find a use for it, whatever it is. Probably shouldn't mess with this any more than I already have. I'll need to run this by ballistics if I ever get out. I don't know what it is, but it's thin, pointy and sturdy, which is good enough for me. Oh, that is one huge hole. Whatever caused that must have been extremely heavy and travelling at... Oh. There's a whole other room over there, but there's a bloody great hole in the way. Even if I went up, I'd still end up in the basement. Nah, can't be arsed. Isn't that always the way? Had to use one of me socks again. Lambert? Come in, Lambert.
Yes, sir.
Right, listen up. I've got a plan.
Oh, super duper. What is it?
Deep in the pipes of this old loo, there must be several decades worth of encrusted toxic fecal matter and methane build-up. Not to mention what I just deposited.
You've already lost me.
This toilet's waste pipe probably runs right down the wall of this building, right? We're gonna turn this bog into some sort of a bomb. A pipe bomb. But you're gonna have to find a way to get me a few things to give this impulsive scheme a fighting chance.
Ready, eager and able, boss. Hit me with the shopping list.
Well, as hearty as my excrement is, it might not be quite enough to take down a wall, so you're gonna need to find me something highly flammable.
Flammable thing. Check.
Then we'll need something that could act as a fuse.
Fuse. Check.
And I'll also need something to light it with.
Right. Anything else, boss?
Well, Hawaiian Breeze room spray would also be nice, but not essential. Over and out. It's an 86 large... I'm not going in there without rubber gloves, thank you very much. She looks like she kissed a clown.
Bastard clown, never call me back.
At the risk of sounding a little weird, are either of you carrying anything explosive?
If we were, would you arrest us and give us a lift back to town?
Any other day I would, but my vehicle was commandeered by a bandit.
A bandit? Was he wearing a little mask? That is so hot.
Seriously, have you got anything flammable?
Like what?
Like a butane lighter?
Do I look like I smoke?
A bit, yeah.
Well, I take well offence to that. I was going to give you the rest of my Rizzlers, but you can forget it now.
Like hair care products?
Yeah, just this jumbo-sized bottle of Last Blode, poor femmes. Reminds me, Kayleigh, we'll have to cancel the hairdressers en route and all. Can't do much with your hair anyways, it's always a pig in sight.
I've had repeated attacks on my self-esteem for too long now. Me just gonna be my bridesmaid, alright?
I'll pretend you didn't say that, Kaylee. You'll feel different after a few paracetamol. She's just upset because it's technically our last day single, and she never even wanted to marry Dirty Danny. It's because he got her preggo on Valentine's.
Understandable. Can I borrow your hairspray?
Why, you looking for a bit of ultra volume?
I wasn't going to use it on my hair, silly. I was going to blow up a building with it.
Whatever, weirdo. Tell you what, you get us a set of wheels and you can have anything you want.
Toodaloo. There you go.
There, what go?
You needed wheels. Voila. Can I have your hairspray now?
You serious, darling? I may be wasted, but even I can count to 4.
Flo,
Keep it in, honey. Looks like you're only halfway there, darling.
Can I have half the bottle of hairspray then? Guess not. Fair. If I could just find something to cut those ropes, I'll bet he'd muster up a smile. Driver must... What are you, an idiot? Soft and supple. Never worked a day in his life. I can't... No. Still haven't cut out those double pork fat kebabs, so squeezing out that way ain't gonna happen. Oh, he's got a tail light out. That's a traffic hazard. Boot seems nice and roomy. Or trunk. I prefer boot. After all, a trunk is traditionally a place to put belongings for a long voyage, whereas a boot is a place for, your feet. That way leads back to the building. It's really rather spacious in there. Oh, poor little fella.
Sometimes I find an old button and pretend it's a sweetie.
I can't go down there. Then there'd be 2 of us stuck inside a busted building. On the other hand, if I were down there, I could give Hector a comforting hug. That's something. What would Hector do? Probably just call me a numpty. That pipe looks just big enough for something other than Hector to fit through. My arms are like cocktail sticks with... What am I... I really hope she doesn't ask for her shoe back. She looks lost. That. I liked your story. Do you have any?
Well, last night was well rough. You should have seen our Melindo booking Bronco in the VIP. Flew right off into the sickie machine. She needed 17 stitches and Bronco was well embarrassed.
Toodaloo. Well, those things together. Fashion victim. I'd bang on them, but me Morse code's a bit rusty. Now you're just being... Nah. What are you? Lou with a view. Perfect. That ought to hold me weight. Well, the weight of an average human anyway. No sign of an exit, but bloody hell. This place looks like an abattoir in a blimmin' Quincy What's-His-Face movie. Finally, a clue I can relate to. A good murder investigator always carries his own mop. Much as I hate doing things by the book, I should probably take a sample of this for evidence. Ah, here we are. Perhaps when they find me one day in the far future, they can pry it from me cold, dead fingers to solve the case. I can't get any closer to the hole or I'll fall through. Can't snag it. Need to hook it with something. I can't. Well, those things to... That way leads to certain death. Thank goodness I got to this plastic knife before it fell into the plastic hands of them plastic dummies in the basement. Is this where the judges sit to critique the bloodbath? Now you just... Always get someone else to... Softens. Nah. What are you? Why couldn't this have been a concrete? What the hell is Clapfest? Sit lap. This place just keeps getting weirder. Oh, cock. Let's see what happens when I do this. Blimey, I think that went all the way outside. Hey, Lambert, I'm sending myself out to you one piece at a time. No! Always.
Oh my.
quite handy. It's part of my job to keep knives off our city streets. Here you are, little fella. Try this.
It's so beautiful. I loves it so.
You don't need that nasty old hook anymore.
Oh, me old mate Hookie's been a real friend all these years. A horrible, nasty, scabby, chafing friend. Old Bojo's gonna choke on his roast pheasant when he sees the line-up at my shoe shine stand. Oh, thank you, sir. Anything you need from me, you can have it.
The hook?
It's yours.
Isn't it great when you do someone a favour and they think you're doing it for them, but you're really doing it for you? It's win-win. Hold still. Don't cut yourself. I know. I'm not even wearing safety gloves. There. You're free to go. Compliments of the Clappersbridge Police Service. Boy, I don't get to say that very often. Oh, you silly fellow. You never told me you had cement shoes. You can't go home like that. Listen, mate, you've done enough. Thanks for getting me this far. Hold on, I'm sure I can help. Let's be honest with ourselves here. It took you a stupid amount of time to realise I was wearing tape, and then it took you half a donkeys before you could slice a flipping rope. By the time you've wrapped your head round this one, I could have walked back to town. In fact, probably quicker if I do. Toodaloo. Oh, fritters! I never did find out what that thing was, or where he got those nice pyjamas. You're welcome. No spare tile, no emergency blanket. You don't think I could have a few of those matches, do you?
No, Charles. It's delicate. The whole thing could fall apart if you look at it wrong.
But if I could just...
Look away. Avert your eyes.
This thing reeks of petrol. Yo ho ho! Now where's the sodding rum? I could go fishing for sharks with this. Really, really dumb sharks. Gotcha! Nice set of wheels. Remember, in the land of ordinary pails, the one-wheeled bucket is king.
and 2 make 4. 2, 4. Yeah, that's right. Surprise! Look what I fixed up nice. A set of wheels.
Aren't you a darling?
Think I could have that hairspray now, please?
Deal's a deal, gorgeous. Right, jump in, Kaylee. Whoa. Oh, for Christ's sakes. Come on, Kaylee. You're going to make the wedding after all.
Congratulations, he's a very lucky man. Return it to Value Land. You'll get your pound back. She called me gorgeous.
Great. Now I can do a spot of quiff maintenance before I talk to the press outside, waiting to interview Hector, the town hero. Perfect to tame those frayed ends, but probably not the best use of either in a survival situation. That'll make a crude fuse. All I need now is something with a bit of kick. Now I just need to light it. I need to keep it contaminant free in case I ever get back to the station. That toilet ain't contaminant free.
Say, what's that little wooden thing you're playing with?
You like it? I made it myself from 483 matchsticks. It's a scale model of my dream house, complete with tiny little match family.
Oh, that mustn't have been easy with a hook for a hand.
Took me 6 years, nights and weekends. This new hand I should be done in an hour, though.
Just think, one day you could build yourself a real house out of really big matches.
That'd almost be my dream come true. All I'd need then is a family who'd adopt me.
So, this house, why?
My only dream in life is to live in a humble house with a family I can call me own. Maybe with one of them flat screen 3D TVs in my bedroom. I know that's never going to happen, you see.
You never know. Hold on to your dreams, I say. I always dreamed I'd be a policeman, and look at me now, poking about in a soiled trash heap. Could you dance for me again? You really shouldn't be playing with matches, you know.
But they're fun.
But they're dangerous.
Yeah, but they're also fun.
What would I need to do for you to get a match? Keeping in mind I already improved your life with that hand.
Well, sir, there's only one other thing I could possibly want, but you've been so kind already, I'm afraid to ask.
Go on, it's okay. The worst I can do is laugh in your face.
Will you be my daddy?
Me? Well, my wife Philomena's always talked about kids.
You mean it?
She's always saying I never do anything right and I can't make a decision on my own. Imagine her surprise if I came home with a new son. Okay, I'll do it. Call me Papa.
Oh, sir, you wouldn't be putting me on, would you?
Not a chance, son. You won't be needing your dream house anymore. My house may not be made of matches, but it's a match made in heaven for a lucky young boy like you.
Oh, Daddy, I thought this day would never come.
Don't hug me until you've had a long bath. Until then, make your way down to number 73 Pillock's Way. You'll know it by the blue door and stone cladding. Oh, just wait until you see it, boy. Instead of a house inside a fridge, there's a fridge inside the house.
Oh, Father, finally I'm a real boy.
I'll meet you there. Philomena's going to be so surprised. She can help me pick a name for the little fella. Wait, hang on. Oh, little Tyke's stolen my wallet. That's all right. I'll get them back off him later, back at the house. Joys of parenting. They're always up to something, those rascals. Need to be really careful with it. It's like I'm carrying his dreams. There. Hector, I'm sending something down to you. It's very special. It took my son 6 years to make. Please be very careful with it.
Oh, if only I had a cigarette right now. Lambert, I'm about to light the fuse. Stay back from the wall.
Muffled shouting, my shouting is muffled. Stay back from the
Hector,
muffled
I
effect
can't
of this
hear you.
muffin.
I'm losing signal. I'm coming closer to the wall.
Fuse is lit. Retreat from the wall.
What's that? A treat from the mall? No time for that.
Wall explosion imminent. By now, you should be well away from the wall, safely hidden behind a large object.
I can now physically get no closer to the wall. Please repeat in...
You look like crap.
It really burns. I think I got some in my mouth.
Right, let's shake a leg. We've got a bastard to catch.
Have you got any hand sanitizer?
No, Lambert, there just weren't any hostages.
So, you're saying the dummies blew up the building?
No, you spaz, you're not getting it at all.
So were the dummies...
Gloria, fret not, I'm alive, back in action with nothing more than a bruised shin.
Oh, hey, Hector. Thought you were dead. Hey, Lambert.
Hiya.
What, that's it, I return from the grave and all I get is a hey Hector. Thought your clinical waste bin would be overflowing with soppy tissues at my demise.
No, just the usual brain matter and bullet fragments. Anyway, better get back to it. These bones don't saw themselves.
So what now, boss?
Well, got a few bits of evidence to run by forensics here and the tech lab across the hall. Then I'm going to single-handedly track down this son of a dog end.
What about me? Can I help?
You? Why don't you yank through some town records or something? Find out everything you can about that building. The building we just blew up?
Oh, right. I'm on it.
Hey, Gloria, want to see what I've got in me trousers?
Am I going to need a microscope?
Doubt it, it's pretty big.
Oh my, you know how to impress a girl. There's trace evidence of something odd. It's an adhesive polymer composed primarily of nitrocellulose, mica, benozophenone 1, and toluene dissolved in a solvent of butyl acetate.
Butyl what?
If I'm not mistaken, all these things can be found in a specific blend of pigments and adhesives to produce a desired attraction effect in courting rituals or simply for presentation.
No.
This looks to me like a trace coating vial number 69105 of Aphrodite's latex nightie.
Who with the what now?
Common household nail varnish.
Oh, blimmin' hell, woman, why didn't you just say that in the first place? I should arrest you for impeding my investigation.
We don't get much drama around here.
So the terrorist is a woman?
Not necessarily.
Cross-dresser then?
No, it's not like there's concentrations around the trigger. It's more of an overall coating, like the varnish and gun were housed in the same location.
Guns and beauty products. Where would I find those together? What? Oh, come on, don't make me drag it out of you with tweezers and a cotton swab.
I'd start at Doreen's. Let me give you the address.
Doreen's?
And don't be shy about picking me up one of those bath bombs to say thanks.
Here, I got you this.
Oh, Hector!
I found a massive pool of congealed blood at the crime scene. Got you a sample.
Tell me, Hector, when taking this sample, did you hermetically seal it in an evidence bag and note the time and date?
No, I folded it up and put it in my back pocket.
Oh, here, give us a look. Why, Hector, is this your blood?
Ball bags, I hope not. There were gallons of it. What makes you think it's mine?
Because it's 100% barbecue sauce.
Slap me arse with a trap. You're right.
Hector, I thought you were the kind of man who could smell a barbecue from the other side of a paper mill.
Let's not forget I've been in the vicinity of 3 explosions already today, and one was a toilet.
Well, I'd like to help Age, but the old crime computer doesn't exactly have a search by condiments classification.
That's all right. Gee, I'll take this one from here. Barbecue sauce, eh? A chemical compound of Worcestershire, garlic, capsicum, pectin, sodium benzoate, and sweet, sweet love. No two sauces are alike, but it takes a refined sense of smell to pick out the minutiae. And while my onker may be on the fritz, there is someone I know who just might be able to help. So, you're really not overcome with joy to see me alive?
If he really had died, deep down I would have known.
Oh, Gloria, I always knew there was a bond between us.
Plus, sooner or later all the stiffs get rolled in here. Would have run a scalpel through you eventually, eh, Hector?
Suppose I better pay a visit to the grand geek across the hall. I hate that smug bastard. He rules over that filthy computer lab like a cockroach on a mouldy bagel. Solid base.
Detective Inspector.
Check this out. What am I supposed to do with that? Magically reveal its creator with my amulet of indifference? Actually, I was hoping you could scrape some evidence off it with your sword of do your job. Organics aren't my job. Take it across the enchanted hallway of later, dude. Thought you might like a bit of a challenge. Challenge? Please. All right, let's see what you've got. Where'd you get this? Crime scene. Oh, I thought this might have been your personal laptop which you shot after all your crops died on Farmville. What's Farmville? here we go. Major corrupto, obviously, given the state, but still a few blocks snaggable with a wee bit of interp. What are you doing? If I attempt to explain it to you, what are the chances you'll comprehend? About the same as speaking Portuguese to a Chelsea fan. Yep, okay. Few nuggets of infotainment just floated to the top. 1. All the personal data's been corrupted. I've got no names, addresses, phone numbers, accounts, nothing. Probably stored on a bit of the laptop that got shot. Yes, it was probably stored on the bit of the laptop that got shot. 2. In what little data that is on here, there's a number of references to the Clappers Reek Police Service. It's got CWPS all over the place. Weird. I concur. I'll keep poking at it, see if it leads anywhere. 3rd, I was able to run a trace on the guy's IP. IP? Oh, Internet Protocol Address. Lost. Everyone who uses the internet is assigned an IP address. I've got his. What good is that? Well, in the time it took me to say I've got his, I hacked into all the ISPs in the city and tracked his virtual IP address to a physical address. Does it have a door? One that a real policeman like me can knock on and collect answers? And in the time it took you to ask such a dumb question, I already transferred the coordinates to your GPS. My GP what? Google it. You can keep that. Already did. Hi, can I ask you something? No, you cannot have my password to Adult Flirt Ground. What exactly do you do here again? I make covert and high-tech spy gadgets for the elite Kung Fu fighting force that is the Clappers Reek Police Service. Elite Kung Fu fighting force? On Tuesdays I'm a Viking.